Hi everyone, I'm Claire.
And I'm John.
And today we're talking about protecting educators. That's you too, John. I will protect you.
Thank you.
No matter what.
Yes. That's what the article's about, right? You protecting me?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And how John needs protection.
Yes.
And all of our educators. I'm sure you've seen a few things in the news over the past few months that might have awakened you to this idea. But we'll get into the details when we meet the article. Let's just talk in general first. Were your high school teachers strict? Mine certainly were.
There we go. Now, why are you not asking me? It's because I was homeschooled.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was kind of strict in some ways, but that's more of like just parent strict, and it did bleed over into school.
Well, yeah, I bet there wasn't that much conflict between your parents and your teachers.
No. Well,
Strangely,
in
they
one
were
way,
always
yes.
in agreement.
In one way, yes, when they had arguments.
Between one another.
But it was never about school.
Yeah.
Mostly personal issues. Oh, gosh. Did you have fights between teachers and students? No. Parents and teachers?
Sometimes there would be a bit of conflict. I do remember my parents and a few other children's parents getting into issues over dress code. I don't know why it always seemed to be dress code, but it seemed like most parents were happy to let the teachers discipline the children about education.
Okay.
You know, if it was, they've not done their homework, or that was always left to the teachers.
I see.
But when the parents felt like it was unnecessary rule making, like being nitpicky over dress code and stuff, that's when I'd see a few parents.
3 centimeters too short.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh,
The
you know.
button was unbuttoned.
Yeah, we're not paying you to sort of police the outfit of my child, you know, get on with the actual studying.
Yeah. I feel like that should be an administrative punishment rather than a teacher punishment, you know, if it were to be anything.
But generally, I think even though, you know, I think we were out of the super strict era, like physical punishment was not legal when I was at school of any kind. But that didn't mean we weren't afraid of the teachers. Like there were plenty of things that they could do, plenty of disciplinary measures they could take that did not involve hitting us. So it was strict enough, yeah.
So you think that teachers are having some stressful work?
Oh my goodness, yes. I mean, we're talking here about high school educators. You know?
Yeah.
And I've not in a public high school, but I've taught this age group in private schools, and it's so difficult. It's crowd control, it's discipline and education and social management and parenting all wrapped up into one. It's really hard.
Yeah, I teach adults for a reason.
Yeah, me too. I don't plan on having children for the same reason. I think it is the most difficult and underrated job to be a parent or to be a teacher of children.
Yeah.
Value your teachers.
Yes.
And not me, I'm not one of them educating the kids.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
Value your children's teachers.
Exactly, I agree.
Yeah. So, along these lines, you know, there's 3 groups in the equation: the teacher, the parent, and the child. And let's discuss some of the issues and conflicts between those 3 groups in the full article, the summary, or the full thing if you've got the time. And we'll see you in part 2.
Protecting educators. Traditionally, teachers had a lot of power and students were often scared of them. These days, the world has changed and the tables have turned. It's good that students' human rights are better respected now, but it's reached a point where teachers feel they have no control over their classrooms. To create a more balanced situation, the Ministry of Education has set out certain disciplinary actions teachers can take when necessary. The new rules also limit the ability of parents to put inappropriate pressure on teachers.